unfortunately, the kids. Okay, well, let's get ready to rock and roll. Let's go straight to the charts. And let's go straight to silver. Now, this was called out yesterday on yesterday morning session. And as you can see, it did start off and then it went down. But there's a number of people who actually from the session missed the entry, but saw the activation for the entry, but missed it. So everyone's actually come down. It's not activated yet, came up, then activated, and then went up and hit TPs 1 and 2. And it's actually now making its way up to TP3. And that's based on the 1 hour time frame. So if anybody had caught any of those, type silver or type caught it in the chat. We had a few, what was it? We had 3 trades in total. My apologies about that. I don't know it's a slight technical difficulty that just happened there. Hopefully you can hear me again now. If you can hear me again, just drop a 1 in the chat. Okay, good. Perfect. Right, so let's get back to it. This does seem like it wants to go back up, but we're not going to force anything anytime soon. We've already made more than enough really for the week. Well, we all should have done anyway. But if anyone is looking for gold, I would say actually that is a nice setup there as well. The same scenario that was in here with the entry and the TPs. Obviously, it did hit TP and came down, and it's come back up, and now it's going back up for the exact same idea previous to the last one on gold. So what I will do is I will mark this out again, and then we'll double check it with the news and the currency strength meter. So we're looking at that. There we go. That's better. Okay, so this would be what we are looking for. right here. Let's zoom in just a little bit more to the 5-minute time frame so you can see it a little bit better. So let's go down to the 5-minute time frame, and you can see it's just getting ready to set up. I'm going to be quick to actually call this out, so get yourselves ready. This is going to be gold on a buy stop. So get ready for gold on a buy stop. Our entry is going to be right here at 3340. 3340 for the entry. Stop loss here is going to be around 3336. So 3336 for the TP, sorry, for the stop loss, and we are going to go like this time, just like we did before. So TP1 is going to be around 3344. So TP1 3344, TP2 3347, TP2 3347, TP3 is going to be 3351, and TP4 is going to be 3354. And that's actually based off the 15-minute time frame as well, at 5 and 15-minute time frame. If you've managed to take that and get in, type in the chat. This is getting ready to do its move now. I'm just popping these now in the groups. Hopefully you get these in time. It is at the point now of entry. So if you're seeing this in your live and you want to do it as market execution, that is up to you. You can do. If you're watching this later as a recording, if it has pulled down a little bit here, that will be a good time to get in also. If anyone has missed the entry and they just want to do it as a pending order, you can wait for it to pull back down if you choose to, but I can't control everything that you do on your side. This is where you start to use your own initiatives as well. But yes, so that will be gold there. Hopefully, if you're in, type in or type gold in the chat. Okay, cool. All right. Okay. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? Okay, here we go. All right, copy. and paste. There we go. So I'll say now you should be able to actually, if you hadn't or wasn't able to place this before, you should now be able to place this as a pending order for a buy stop on gold. So now we've got gold down. Now that we've got gold down, you can take a quick screenshot right here as well. If I do it like that, you can see a bit more. So you can take a quick screenshot, and we are going to go and have a look at silver once again quickly, only because of the way the market structure is for gold. Normally how you see it for gold, it will start to do that for silver. But as you can see right here, we still actually, this trade is still active anyway from TP2 to TP3. So let's leave silver alone. Let's have a look at GBP USD. Right after, in fact, I'll get this up first, but before we actually check it, we need to do something, which is Forex. So livecharts.co.uk, check the currency strength meter. And right now it is very strong for the US dollar. The Great British Pound is half strength. Euro is actually doing quite well along with the US dollar. And obviously other payments like the Australian dollar, the Japanese yen, not doing so good at the moment, but with the markets, things can change just like that. So that's our currency strength meter. Now, I did actually want to show the news because there is quite a bit of news. I did check this from yesterday and earlier in the early hours this morning. Hopefully you can see forexfactory.com now as well. And as you can see, as we scroll down from 8:15 this morning, there's 2 lots of orange folded news on the euro, followed by 15 minutes later, 2 lots of red folded news on the euro. Then at 9 a.m., this is UK time as well, by the way. 9 a.m., 2 lots of orange folded news. 9:30 a.m., 2 lots of red folded news on the Great British Pound. It's going to be quite a busy day in the markets with news. Then just after lunchtime, getting to the start of the New York session, you can see there's more red and orange folded news on the US dollar, followed by more again on the US dollar 2:45 as well. So there will be a lot of news, and it's always wise to have a little look in there. So today you can see there's a similar thing happening with the euro, the Great British Pound, and also the US dollar. In fact, it's also happening with the Australian dollar. It's for everybody today, which is flash manufacturing PMI. If you ever wonder what it means, all you have to do is just click on the folder and it will tell you. And it says it's to do with source S&P Global level of diffusion index based on surveyed purchasing managers in the manufacturing industry. Actual greater than forecast is good for the currency. Now, if we come up to here, you can see previous 49.1 and the forecast is 48.8. So it's actually looking to not be as good. So it's going to look to reverse and come down for a sell. That's according to the predictions so far. But we'll see what happens later on when it gets to 8. So we got 1 hour, just under 1 hour and 50 minutes from now for this news to come out. And that's obviously to do with German manufacturing. You've got French manufacturing as well. That's there. Obviously, we've also got the UK manufacturing. There's the US. There's a lot of news going on. And if we go into tomorrow, since we will have a session tomorrow morning, we'll have a look at tomorrow from now. And what you can see here is orange folder news, orange folder news, orange folder news, red folder news, because 3 p.m., this is a very important one as well. 3 p.m. tomorrow, the Fed chair, Powell speaks in America. There's a big Jackson Hole summit. We'll call it a summit because I can't pronounce that word. So there's a big event all day. It's actually happening from today. Today is day one, and it's orange folder news. Tomorrow it's red folder news, and it's going to affect a lot of the US dollar. So tomorrow it might not be a very good day to trade. It's probably one of those best days just to say, I'm happy with what I've done this week so far. I'll watch it and I'll study. Or you can take the trade in the demo account if you're new, and you can learn what happens when the news hits like this, so that you have that knowledge and experience for next time it comes back around, and you also have a bit more confidence to decide if you want to do it then or not also. If you've understood that, type news in the chat as we go back to the charts. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, there is news on GBP USD. Now, in comparison to the currency strength meter, we'd really want, just like that, we want the GBP to start to gain in strength a little bit against the US dollar. So we want it to gain in strength against the US dollar, as well as also we would want at least the prediction for the news in regards to the Great British Pound to be forecasted as greater than previous. And so the previous was 48.0. The forecast is 48.2. So it is going to be doing a bit better by the looks of it. So we have to wait for the actual news to come out to see what's happened, and that will be at 9:30 a.m. this morning too. Now, here's a key thing to take a note of as well. And this is in regards, or only in regards to where it says flash manufacturing PMI. This is where it's good to read. Above 50.0 indicates the industry's expansion, below indicates contraction. There are two versions of this report released about a week apart, flash and final. The flash release, which the source first reported in November 2019, is the earliest and thus tends to have the most impact. Now, let's carry on reading. Why traders care. It's a leading indicator of economic health. Businesses react quickly to market conditions, and their purchasing managers hold perhaps the most current and relevant insight into the company's view of the economy. A survey of about 650 purchasing managers, which asked respondents to rate the relative level of business conditions, including employment, production, new orders, prices, supplier deliveries, and inventories. So, as you can see, this is something that you really need to take care of and also keep an eye on as well, especially when trading today. So, as we are looking for the price and the strength of GBP to gain in value against the US dollar, what we're going to do here, when I go back to the main screen, here we go. We're going to see how this is going over the course of the day. Right here. And as you can see, over the course of the day, right here is right on the line where I'll say above this price right here. GBP USD is quite bullish. It has been bullish, then it was bearish, it's come back up, and effectively this price action line right here, it came up from a breakthrough. It's come back down now to retest this area, and based on the news so far, it's currently looking to maybe creep down a little bit more, but then start to make its way back up, maybe going into tomorrow. Let's scale this back down now to the 4-hour time frame. There is just over 3 hours left for this 4-hour candle right here. But you can see that it's started to level off right here. Now let's narrow down again. And we can actually see that this is effectively leveling off on the 1-hour time frame. You can see right here, it's right on that line where it's been before. So I'm going to mark this up for a long position or a buy. And we will come around to here. So it'd be roughly about there. I am going to zoom in a moment just to make this a bit more precise. Okay. Now, with this as well, the TPs will also be the same as yesterday. The TPs will be the same. The only thing that's going to be different is the entry and the stop loss. If that will help anybody there. So get yourselves ready to type in GBP USD. So GBP USD on a buy stop, and our new entry is going to be right here, which is going to be based more or less from 1.34650. So our new entry is 1.34650. Our new stop loss will be the point of this breakthrough here, which we're going to go with 1.34400. So that's 1.34400 for stop loss. Take profit one will be 1.35150. So 1.35150. TP2 or take profit 2 is going to be 1.35450, and take profit 3 is 1.35650. If you've managed to catch those or get in, type in or type GU in the chat. Okay, good. Hopefully you should all get these about now. There we go. So hopefully you've caught that there too. Right, good. So we're going to leave it as those two for today. So gold and GBP USD. So here's our one for GBP USD right here. One down so you can see this a little bit better. What's going on here? 1, 2. There we go. So here you can see the more focused one right here. For GBP USD, you can take a quick screenshot from now. We'll have the quick flick on gold. So here's our markup for gold. Let's narrow this back down to the 15-minute time frame as it's also based off. Here we go. Take a quick screenshot of gold. You can see it's not too far from the entry now, and it will start to make its way up to do its TPs. Now, you always tend to find it will start to do certain currencies against the US dollar. It's a quick tip before we finish. Most trades against the US dollar will start to do a lot of its moves around this time based on the start or coming towards the start of the London session. So this is a lot of times why me personally, I always do my best to trade at these times because the London session is the most lucrative session out of all the sessions when it comes to trading. So in regards to something as simple as the spread of pips with particular brokers will minimize more so during the London session than any other session during the day. So that's another little tip for you there. So if you wanted to place any trades or have some set up as pending orders, the best time to do it is in the build up and the lead up to the London session. Right. So here, as I mentioned, here's gold set up there. Have a quick little look on silver again, just to make sure silver will actually be looking more so to start to make a decline. I would say silver will come down to about here, but we are already in two ideas and already there's a lot of news. We've already caught this beautiful idea from yesterday. Let's not be greedy and trying to throw all our eggs in the basket to then lose all the hard work that we've done previously. It's a case of applying patience and it's also discipline as well. So let's not force anything. If you've missed the entries and can see it's gone so far away, don't then try and jump in later because the entry price is the entry price for a reason. If you're getting after the entry price, like say, for example, up here, and then you want to go up to the final TP, you have to remember the entry price is down here. So effectively you can pull all the way back down to there if you wants to before it goes back up. But in that time when it comes down, it will just wipe you out and then do its thing after. So if you've missed the entry, if it's like say call it 2 or 3 pips, you can get away with that. And I'd say anything more than 5 pips, don't bother. Apply patience and be patient. But hopefully you caught some good value today. I'll leave this back on GBP USD quickly, just so we can finish off. It's now 3 minutes to 7 in the AM in the UK. That is, you can actually see it's trying to start to come up. It is currently a green candle right there, and right now it's coming. It's going to start to come up. We're approaching 2 minutes 15 seconds for the next candle to arrive on the 1 hour time frame. Now when it comes up on the 1 hour time frame above this candle, you know it's going to be going up for definite on a buy. But that does now conclude today's session. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it. I'm going to play us out again, and we are going to be roaring away with profit by the end of this week. And as I say roar, that leads me right the way to what I'm going to play us out with. So I hope you all enjoy your day, enjoy your profits, and enjoy your weekend. And we'll be back on this session again, same time, 6 a.m. UK time on Tuesday. Thank you all. Stay blessed. Peace, love, and blessings.